Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now Randall, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Edwards can't hit. James finds Smart. His three-pointer's off the mark. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much.
I see you.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 2. Count it.
And the evolution of Randall's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal.
And here is Doncic. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Randall following the basket by LeBron James. And the shot goes down. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Back to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. Randall from outside hits the three-point bomb. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
James misses.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
Edwards can't hit. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now here's James. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's DiVincenzo. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Randall passes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Back to Randall from downtown. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. And you look at Dosunmu. And, of course, Austin Reeves.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And here is DiVincenzo after Luka Doncic hitting the three.
Well, right back at you, says Dante DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Reeves outside. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic left side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Gobert pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the D. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes in there. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Reeves outside. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
But Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now Randall. Over James. Randall no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Smart misses.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
James against Randall to the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lakers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Here's Reeves. And he just worked New York in that last game. LeBron outside. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And this probably, DB, is the most intense part of the regular season. Some teams are all in on a playoff push.
This is the point in the year where everybody, absolutely everybody, is looking at the standings and the potential matchups facing them in the postseason. They are sharpening skills and minds.
Good on the second free throw.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Edwards looking it over. Over Reed. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Smart had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Back to Gobert, and stolen by Ayton. Here we go, James heading to the hoop.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Elbow. 2.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing here by 8. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Now here's McDaniels. Still scoreless. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. For 3, Edwards. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
James dishes to Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Luke Kennard in for Marcus Smart. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bones Highland comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for McDaniels. Here's Ingles. Dosunmu finds Conley. Now Highland. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Hayes. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Hachimura. Just 3 to shoot. There's LaRavia. Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Kevin, back over to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Fires for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to LaRavia. Shoots from the high post. Highland with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting just about an even 40% to start. And here's Ingles outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Lakers trail by 4. Kennard, the pass to Doncic. Now Hayes. They set the pick. Pass to Hachimura. And Hayes kicks to Kennard. Three-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. Well, let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Ingles with a screen on Kennard. Here's Highland. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Lakers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Doncic dishes to Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Now Highland. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Conley. And he drops it in from the low post.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Kennard with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Doncic. Now LaRavia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Conley, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Reeves. Michael Conley making his last shot. 11 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Minnesota leading by 5. Highland passes to Conley. Nice move. Randall down low. He's defended by Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by James. Conley against Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Steps back. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I like how James commits to the drive and goes all out to get where he wants to.
Reed with a screen on James. Conley, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to LaRavia. Shot clock at 6. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Randall outside. The tray. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kennard, he's checked in for James. Minnesota also with the sub. Phillips has checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Kennard. Top of the key, Hachimura. Hayes in the post. He's against Reed, and Hayes throws it down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Randall. Fires the 3. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Pass to Reeves. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Kennard up top. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's a look at some of the stats for Luka Doncic. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Pass to Reeves. Sinks that one from the post. Reeves has got his first bucket of the night.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Randle outside. And the wide open shot from Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Reeves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Kennard. The three sinks the triple.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Randle outside. Now here's Reed. And here's Randle. The Lakers with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Now here's Dosunmu. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Edwards, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And here is Dosunmu. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Out left to the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And it's Dalton Connect in for Austin Reeves. And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Fast break. Doncic.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Connect. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good. That would have tied it. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And finished off by Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Connect. Smart on the wing. McDaniels defending. LeBron against Reed. Here's Smart. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Now here's Gobert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Ayton inside. Gobert on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's tied up with that one. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
James looking around. Doncic passes to Ayton. Inside, here's Smart. With the clock winding down, and it's Ayton missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's LeBron outside. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kev. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Smart on the wing. Back to LeBron. Fader on the way. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Count that one. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by LeBron. Doncic outside. Back to James. Launches it. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to Cancun right now.
Some aren't even good enough for Cancun. Where are they going, Kenny?
I don't know. Let me think. Galveston? Send them to Galveston.
Sounds like that might be a nice getaway. I'd like to get away from you two right now, as a matter of fact. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Lakers.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Lakers trail by 6. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Randle outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randle.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy an absolute matchup nightmare.
Both good from the line that time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
LeBron against Randle. James capitalizes off the crossover. LeBron's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert the screen. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gobert with a screen for Randall to the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Doncic with a screen on Edwards. Pass to James for three. James connects from deep.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Now McDaniels, guarded by Smart. McDaniels against Smart. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the triple. Edwards with confidence.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
LeBron up top. He's defended by Randall. It's stolen by Gobert. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Off target from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Reeves right side. James a screen on Edwards. Reeves can't hit.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Randall. 21 points in the game. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Now here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And finished off by Gobert. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. James, the pass to Ayton. At the elbow, Doncic. Bounce pass from Smart. James sets the screen for Reeves. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Here's Doncic. That's short off the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Back to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 14-point game. Ayton, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert dishes to Randall. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Doncic with a screen on Randall. The 3 from LeBron. Rebound Minnesota. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Hachimura, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Timberwolves leading by 16. Now DiVincenzo. He has 7. Randall down low, covered by LeBron. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Smart puts the pick in for Doncic. Beyond the arc. Outside for Smart. Pass to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. And again, the Lakers no good.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Edwards, that's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Doncic. Ayton a screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Edwards with it. He's got 11. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Such a wide open look. Smart's got 9.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Here's Highland. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The three. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Dosunmu. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Reed with a screen on Reeves. To the wing right side. Highland. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Reeves into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know the drive is coming from Reeves, but you still can't stop it.
Outside, Reed. Here's Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Highland against Kennard. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 14. Dosunmu finds Reed. Highland misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Kennard for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Come to me.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Reeves. Conley's shot is off. Lakers trail by 11. In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to Reeves. Now LaRavia. They set the screen. Back to Reeves. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Trains the three-pointer. LaRavia's got 6.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kennard. Down low. Here's LaRavia. And he banks in the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Randle from outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Reeves. From outside, off the mark.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Hachimura. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Houston, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he makes the first.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. Hachimura heads them both. Here's Highland. Inside, here's Reed, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Lakers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Reeves the pass to LaRavia. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offline with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Reeves, defended by Dosunmu. That one falls.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Highland. Pass to Randall. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 11 in the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now, Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Picked by Randall. Here's Shannon. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
On the free throw, no good. To the paint, here's Buffkin. Minnesota with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside, Edwards. Randall outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Buffkin, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Luka hits the 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Randall. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Randall's got 14 points here in the second half.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doncic with a screen on Edwards. Now LaRavia. Here's Buffkin. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Dosunmu for three. Edwards. Kleber with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
LeBron outside. Here comes LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Now, here's Dosunmu. McDaniels in the post. Working on James. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Smart deciding where to go with it. It's picked off. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Randle a screen on Smart. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
LeBron against McDaniel. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Kleber. Here's Randle, and again it's Minnesota.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Lakers trail by 13. Kleber with a screen on McDaniels. Outside, James. Good, nice job down low. James has got 4 points this quarter.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Maxi Kleber. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Edwards can't hit.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Smart on the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, James. They set the pick. Back to Reeves. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Lakers trail by 14. Doncic passes to James. And here is Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Smart outside. With the step back. Edwards with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Reeves. Randall is doubled. Fires the 3. Gobert. Got it to go off the glass.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
James outside. Now Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And the 3 misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's McDaniels. Now Randall. Now DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
McDaniels outside. Up again, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's James. Back to Doncic. To stop the run. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. Because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Julius Randle.